Here he comes, here he comes. There's the trumpets, there's the drums, here he comes. Hop along, Cassidy, here we go.
Bar 20 was peaceful and quiet after the spring roundup. I was catching up on my bookkeeping, which I'd allowed to accumulate. Red was helping me. That is, he was helping me. Red was like a growing boy, just interested in eating and sleeping.
Red. Red. 256, 257. Where are you going?
You recognize that horse?
No, never seen him before.
Here. Well, he doesn't seem hurt. He probably rode this far and fell off his horse from exhaustion.
I bet a little food and warm milk will fix him up. Probably will. Let's get him in.
The hot milk and food did the trick. His name was Billy Murdoch. His father, Tom, was a good friend of mine. Perhaps I should have recognized Billy, but he was only 7 the last time I'd visited his home.
There's a little more right there.
Thanks for taking me in, Hoppy.
Ah, that's all right, son. Now, what's this visit all about?
I rode over from National City, 'cause I need your help.
But why didn't your father come with you?
He disappeared. Everybody thinks he's dead.
He disappeared. Well, you better tell me all about this.
3 weeks ago, Dad left to work his gold mine and never came back.
Well, that's strange. Have there been any searching parties out for him?
The sheriff and his posse couldn't find a trace of Dad, but his horse was out there, not far from the mine entrance.
Tell me, did your mother know you were coming to see me?
No, sir. She would have stopped me.
Oh, not your mother.
You're thinking of my real mother, Hoppy.
Sure.
She died 3 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry, son.
For the past year, I've had a stepmother. Her name's Dorothy, and she's very pretty. She's been awful good to me, and I love her.
I'll bet you do. We'll go home with you.
Gee, Hoppy, that's swell. I knew I could count on you.
Now, tell me something. Do you think your dad is dead?
I don't know, Hoppy. Of course, I've been hoping and praying he's still alive. That's what I wanted you to help me with. Then...
Then what?
Do you believe in ghosts?
Why, certainly not.
I know it's silly, but everyone around our house has been talking about ghostly happenings.
Well, that is silly.
That's what I told Miss Kerner.
Miss Kerner?
Our housekeeper. She's a spooky old lady. She believes in ghosts.
Oh, I do remember Miss Kerner.
If she's as spooky as that, Hoppy, we better not go home with him.
Oh, she's not that bad, Red. Now, what did you mean by ghostly happenings?
Well, things happened that only my dad could do. One night, they found one of his spurs on our living room floor. He had the spurs on when he disappeared.
What else happened?
Another time, Father's horse carried on something awful and tried to break out of his stall. Miss Kerner said no critter would act up like that in the middle of the night unless something scared it.
Billy, do you think your father could be hiding out for any reason?
No, sir. He talked a lot to me. I'd know if something was wrong.
Ah, you're probably right. So you get some rest, and we'll leave for your house the first thing in the morning. Up you come. I'll give you another pillow here.
We had left the Bar 20 early the next morning. About 4 miles from National City, we met Sheriff Lane and his posse who were looking for Billy. I explained about him. We rode on toward town. I couldn't learn anything new from the sheriff. He was convinced the boy's father was dead. As for the ghostly happenings, the sheriff scoffed at the idea. He said in his opinion it was all the imagination of the housekeeper, and yet he couldn't explain how that spur got into the living room. Billy's mother was so glad to see him, she forgot all about scolding him for going off alone. She appreciated my coming over and naturally would do everything to help, but she feared any effort to find Tom would be useless.
Well, I've got some work to do. Thanks for bringing the boy home, Mr. Cassidy. Next time you decide to go someplace, let me in on it, will you?
I will, Sheriff.
Where's the best place in town to eat, Mrs. Murdoch?
Our place. You and Mr. Cassidy will be my guests.
That's very kind of you, Mrs. Murdoch, but I want to warn you. He'll eat you out of house and home.
Hey, here comes Uncle Henry. Hello, Uncle Henry.
Billy, where have you been?
I brought Mr. Cassidy to find my dad. That's Henry Grant, the banker. He's a good friend of ours, an executor of the estate. He's been so helpful. Billy calls him Uncle.
I'm so happy the boy is back.
Mr. Cassidy, Mr. Connors, this is Uncle Henry Grant. He takes care of our money.
Nice of you to come over, Mr. Cassidy.
Very happy to do anything for a good cowboy like this.
Come on, let's get home. I'm hungry, too.
I'll tell you what we do. You three go ahead, and I'll come out a little later. I want to have a talk with Mr. Grant.
Ah, shucks. I didn't want to go home without you.
I'll be there soon enough.
Well, we can wait. Henry was coming out this evening for supper anyway.
That's right, Dorothy, but there's a few things I must clean up at the bank.
Won't it keep?
I'm afraid not.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Uncle Henry was very cooperative. He'd only been in National City the past 3 years. However, he knew Tom and I were friends. He said there was no reason for Tom to voluntarily disappear. The ranch was operating at a profit, and Tom had high hopes of striking a rich vein in his mine. I asked about his will. Mrs. Murdoch was well taken care of, and a trust fund was set up for Billy.
Well, I'm glad to hear that Mrs. Murdoch and the boy are going to be taken care of. Now, what is your opinion of this ghost business?
Oh, it could be just Mrs. Kerner's imaginings. She's an odd woman. Seems to resent Tom's second wife. Frankly, I think she's just trying to frighten Dorothy.
You're probably right. Well, I'll see you out at Mrs. Murdoch.
Yes, indeed.
Thank
you
you.
for coming in.
You believe in ghosts, don't you? Don't you?
Well, Miss Kerner, I don't know.
I'm telling you, Tom Murdoch's ghost is haunting this house. It's no wonder with all the goings-on around here.
The goings-on?
Poor Mr. Murdoch couldn't rest peaceful, no matter where he is. He had to come back.
Why?
Why, it's a disgrace the way the second Mrs. Murdoch carries on with Frank Ellis, the foreman. I caught them whispering a couple of times.
You couldn't be imagining things just because you dislike her so.
I have good reason for disliking her. And I'll tell you something else. Ellis was hired right after Tom married this girl. I found out Ellis and she came from the same town.
Miss Kerner, do you happen to know the terms of Mrs. Murdoch's will?
Yes, I wasn't left anything. If Estelle had lived, I'd have been taken care of. But don't you get any ideas that I knew anything about Tom's disappearance. I loved him like my own flesh and blood.
Well, I'm in hopes he's still alive and that I can find him.
You're wasting your time.
Miss Kerner, I appreciate the way you feel about all this, but I don't think it's a good idea for you to talk so much about Mrs. Murdoch.
Why not? She was no good for Tom. She's no good for the boy. She's no good for any man if they'd have her. She's not satisfied with playing up to the foreman. She's even trying to make up to Mr. Grant.
Oh?
He's a fine man, though. He won't have anything to do with the likes of her.
Poppy, I was looking for you.
Well, I've been trying to earn my board and keep helping Miss Kerner.
Let me see those hands. I hope you've washed for dinner. Somebody has to tell you what to do. Your stepmother doesn't pay any attention to you.
Did she tell you about the ghost?
Oh, sure. Well, we won't talk about that anymore, huh?
Hoppy, after supper, could we go for a ride?
After supper, Hoppy's going for a ride around the country.
Can't I go with you?
No, not this time. You better stay here. But I'll tell you what.
What?
Tomorrow morning, you can take me out and show me your daddy's mine.
I know a shortcut. We'll be there in no time.
Good.
Hoppy, Frank Ellis, the foreman.
I'm glad to know you, Mr. Cassidy.
Hi, Ellis.
I suppose you've been told all about the ghost.
I heard quite a lot.
Well, I have an idea the boss just decided to leave for reasons best known to him.
Mr. Ellis, you stop talking like that.
You look here, Billy. You get out in that kitchen and see if food's ready. I understand you were a close friend of the kid's father.
Yeah, even though I haven't seen him for quite a while. Say, you said your boss just decided to leave for reasons best known to himself. What did you mean by that?
Just a hunch. With that entry.
What about it?
It's in Tom's handwriting. It wasn't there yesterday.
Well, it does look like the same writing. You sure that's a new entry?
Positive. Tom's pipe. And smoke. Recently.
Hey, Hoppy, I am beginning to believe in ghosts.
You would. I can't say the supper that evening was the most pleasant meal I'd ever had. I'd heard a lot, and strange as it seemed, Miss Kerner was right. Mrs. Murdoch was playing these two men against each other. To make sure I wasn't missing anything, she turned toward me and smiled as if to say, "See, what did I tell you?" However, two people at the table were oblivious of all the undercurrents. They were enjoying their food. I had ridden over the countryside during the night and found no trace of Tom. Early the next morning, I was ready to leave for the mine with Red and Billy. Mrs. Murdoch was impressing the boy with the importance of staying close to me during the trip. I happened to glance toward a window. Hatred, envy, everything bad seemed to be surging through Miss Kerner's veins. I wondered if she resented the fact that she was cut out of the inheritance. But I had things to do. Trying to figure Miss Kerner's strange mind would come later.
I hope they have a pleasant ride.
Frank, you startled me.
A pleasant ride's all they'll get out of it.
Don't be so bitter. I was hoping against hope that...
Look, we both know Tom's dead. I don't like having strangers around here. I can take care of you and the boy.
You've been a bit gruff with Billy. I wish you'd stop it, Frank.
I don't mean to be. It's just that I'm nervous and upset.
You're so sure Tom is dead. How do you explain the writing in the account book?
I don't know, really. Could be I was mistaken.
It's just as frightening as the other things we've seen.
Look, Dorothy, I wanted to...
Billy led us directly to the mine. I abandoned all thought of examining the ground. Dozens of people had already been there. Evidently, Tom had started this new tunnel just before he disappeared. Something of a bright color caught my eye. It was a man's neckerchief. I decided to say nothing about it, yet.
Find anything?
No, son, I'm sorry. I told Red and Billy we'd take a look at the surrounding country. The boys seemed disappointed because I found nothing more encouraging. As we headed back, I couldn't help thinking that after all, there might be something to the foreman's idea that Tom was hiding out, for reasons best known to him. And yet Murdoch was not the kind of fellow to do a thing like that.
My nerves are about to crack, Henry. These past 3 weeks have been unbearable.
Dorothy, you've got to get hold of yourself.
Tom's disappearance wasn't enough. Those other things had to happen.
You ought to get that crazy ghost thing out of your mind. Things like that can't happen.
But they did. Tom's spur might have been here on the floor all the time. Maybe an innocent noise frightened his horse. But the writing in that account book, I tell you, Henry, that is not anyone's imagination playing tricks.
And I tell you to forget it.
I can't. I'm frightened. You saw the handwriting. You know it was my husband's. You examined the pipe.
Yes, I admit I can't give you any explanation now, but it will all work out.
You think Mr. Cassidy might uncover something?
He's very clever. But who can find a man who's dead, wandered off into the wasteland, or catch a ghost?
Henry, I'm going away. I can't stand anymore.
I believe that would be the best thing for you and the boy. I'll keep you advised.
You're a good friend, Henry.
Ellis is a capable foreman. Everything here will be all right. Take Miss Kerner along to help with Billy.
I don't want her along.
Why not?
She makes me nervous. And what's more, when I return, I want her to be gone. Fire her.
Mrs. Murdoch had identified the neckerchief as her husband's. I was determined to stay up all night if necessary to see what ghostly manifestation would take place. I knew of Mrs. Murdoch's desire to leave the place, and I didn't like it. Red was keeping me company in his usual way.
Oh, there you are, Hoppy. I looked in your room.
What's going on? What are you doing up so late?
I couldn't sleep. Please don't scold me.
Oh, certainly not.
I want to be brave, but I'm scared.
You're not alone, Billy. You know the trouble with him? He has nightmares because he eats too much.
I guess if you couldn't find my dad, Hoppy, I reckon what people say is true.
Billy, I don't know what to think.
You've done all you could,
And what?
I read in a book, when you know something terrible's gonna happen, you grit your teeth and face it.
That's right.
And be brave. Where does courage come from, Hoppy?
Oh, Billy, I guess nobody really knows. People perform heroic deeds, and they wonder where the courage came from. I think the best answer's in the Bible. It says, "Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart, all ye that hope in the Lord."
I'll remember that. Mr. Connors? Could I speak to Hoppy alone?
Oh, sure.
Now, young man, what is this all about?
I tell you, Tom was wearing this ring the day he disappeared.
Miss Kerner, you say you found this ring on the table?
Yes, Mr. Grant, right there. Now won't you believe in ghosts?
Don't you dare use that word again.
It is uncanny.
Well, Red, we'd better go in and see the sheriff.
Looking for something, Mr. Ellis? Keep your hands off that gun.
I didn't kill Tom.
Nobody's accusing you yet.
I just came here looking for him. I figured he must be around, especially after that ring business.
Say, you're a bit confused, ain't you, mister? A minute ago, you was telling us you didn't kill him. Now you're telling us he's around here somewhere.
Well, I'm a little mixed up. I don't know what I'm saying.
Quiet.
Get back, get back. Get it. All right, turn around.
Oh, looks like we all had the same idea.
What idea is that, Mr. Grant?
We thought we might find Tom alive.
You knew Tom Murdoch was dead because you came right back to the spot where he's buried, under that rock and dirt. You killed him, then caused that cave-in to hide him.
Well, that's impossible. How about that ring? Tom was in the house last night. Unless you believe in ghosts.
I don't, but I almost had you convinced. I put that ring on the table myself. Tom gave it to the boy before he left the house the morning you killed him. Billy gave the ring to me last night. He knew he was leaving here and he didn't want to lose it.
You're lying. Dorothy would have known the boy had the ring.
He never told her anything about it. The ring meant a lot to him and he didn't want it taken away from him.
That still doesn't prove I killed Tom.
Tom trusted you and he told you all about the rich vein in this new tunnel. You created all that ghost business to frighten his wife away from here, then you could have taken over everything. I was quite sure that when the guilty party heard about that ring, they'd rush right out here to see if Tom's body was where they left it. And that's just what you did. Go on, go ahead with the lights. Come on. We took Grant to National City and turned him over to Sheriff Lane. Red still wanted some things explained. I relieved Red's worries. Grant had forged the handwriting. Mrs. Murdoch was suspicious of Grant all the time. It hoped to get him angry enough to tip his hand. She knew he was in love with her and resented Alice's presence on the place. Billy was taking it like a man. A new executor would be appointed. As for Miss Kerner, she would stay on. The poor soul thought all the time Dorothy had killed her husband. Then we took leave of our friends. Billy wanted to whisper something in my ear. You know what he said? Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart, all ye that hope in the Lord.
Goodbye. Hi there, my little friends. Have you been washing your face and hands good lately? How about your ears? They look pretty good. Don't forget that soap and water not only keeps you nice and clean, but it also protects your health. So use lots of it, won't you? I'll see you next week.
There he goes on his way down the moonlit trail to where cowboys stray. Hop along, Cassidy. Hop along, Cassidy. He'll return soon again. There's no use to say goodbye until then. Hop along, Cassidy.